vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman!
Alright, with this guy out of the packaging, my gosh, this is probably the best Batman action figure that money can buy right now, you know? Like, I get it if you enjoy the Hush one, but this is my Batman. I've been reading Knightfall and some of those older stories, and this right here, when I hear Batman, this is what I picture. Is the blue and gray, with the bright yellow symbol and yellow belt. I mean, to me, I consider this perfect design Batman. But what about the figure itself? What about the articulation? Well, that... Guys, it's Mafex, come on, we know it's great. This figure can get into very dynamic poses. I really wish I had the Bane to, like, put him up next to, you know? But this guy he's fantastic. I haven't found, like, honestly, I was going to say I haven't found a pose I didn't like him in yet. And that's true. But this has been a figure that ever since I opened, I just can't seem to put down. Like, I constantly want to be messing with it. And I feel that's a rarity for me nowadays. Like, just, there's so much you can get. If I find one that I just cannot put down, I constantly want to pose. That's a great thing. This is an amazing figure. Like, the cloth cape, you know. Of course, it's Mafex. It has the bendy wire, and it actually has 4 spots. So if we take a look at this, just pop it off. Alright, so for starters, the first thing I know I saw some people worried about is, can you swap the heads? And as I've just proven, yeah. So if you want, you can have the I think this is John Paul Valley's Batman, actually. But you can have that on here as well if you would prefer that, or you can have... I'm just going to show these off at the same time, because apart from just the spikes, they are the exact same accessory piece. Capes are the same. They're fantastic, but yeah, really these are the only difference. And for me, whoa. Yeah, so it caught the light, but yeah, guys, I got a light finally. So yeah, these capes, like what I was going to show you. You have a bendy wire piece that runs across here, one here, but then you also have here, and let's see, where is it? Right here, in this spot. Like the cloth, what they use for the cape feels really nice. It's very fluid. I don't think I ever put out a review on the John Paul Valley one after he took over for Bruce, that figure. But the cape is much more flimsy. It doesn't hold itself as well. And you can see up here where if it'll focus, come on. You can see where I popped it out there by accident. Because the wire wasn't as thick. Like, this is definitely thicker wire than what's on this older one. And it's much better for it, because I feel like this one kind of snapped immediately because it wasn't as strong. You know? But yeah, these are the only 2 Knightfall figures we have so far from Mafex. And honestly, I really like both of them. Like, you know, so cool. I know I keep saying like. And it bugs me too. But I don't know what other word to use. I don't script these videos. This is just a fantastic figure, and yeah, I much prefer this very deep, vibrant blue as opposed to this one. Because I feel it doesn't match the cape near as well. Oh, stand up. And before I leave the Knightfall figures, I do want to state that this morning I got an email from Ami, which is where I've bought this one from. I got this off Amazon. Gosh dang it, Bruce, stand. Also, I was wrong. This is Bruce Wayne from, like, the, when he comes back to being Batman. Don't ask me why I thought it was John Paul Valley. But anyways, Bane has been delayed until July now. He was supposed to release alongside this guy at the end of June, or the end of May, and then he was supposed to come out here in a few days. But now he's been delayed completely into the next month. So there must be some complications going on with it. I kind of thought we would get it since I've seen in-tan pictures on Instagram, but I guess not. Alright, so when we talk about accessories, just because I probably should, you get these little, they aren't fisted hands, they're meant for gripping. Kind of push the cape back. But you can get the cape kind of, I don't think it's technically made for this, but you can get the cape in there and having him hold it. So, you know, if you want to get a pose like that, you can. Oh, that's sick. I love that, actually. That's fantastic. I hadn't done that one yet. Or you can use it on the, I assume this is supposed to be the bat grapple. I'm not really sure. But the wire does extend out really far. I haven't uncoiled it because I just don't know what I want to use it for, but oh yeah, you can get this a ways. So, if we just, for reference, it's still coiled up and I'm about out of space for it. It doesn't really come with any other gripping hands, so I don't know what else you would use to hold this, I guess. Oh wait, yeah he does. Hold on. He does come with other gripping hands. Because he comes... He comes with these. Yeah, he has these nice trigger hands here. But I assume this is more of... I assume it's meant to hold this, anyway. I don't actually know that for sure. But if you want, you can go ahead and, like, wrap it around his hand to give it a little bit of a better grip. Oh my gosh, guys, I may have made a grave mistake by uncoiling this thing. Oh my gosh. See, I love bendy wire stuff like this, but also I kind of hate it because I just can't ever get it to form back how it's supposed to. But he can hold it in his other hand like was seen on the back of the box. Just gotta pudge it in there like so. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Now you can hold it, and if you coil it up right, you can do that. Or if you want, you can have him throwing it, I'm sure. Oh my, this is such a pain. There we go. And then, of course, if you want to see what he looks like with that other cape, let's pop this one off. And they do just peg into the front there, and that's really all that holds them. But, I mean, it holds them well, so... Oh, it just feels so weird to look at it like that. Pop in. There we go. Look at that. If you want to complete this look, really make him look menacing, like he's going to beat the crap out of some thugs. He does come with a set of proper fists here, you know, there's nothing to grab with them. They are just fists to punch, which is, like, that's fun. It's good. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But, you know, if you have a superhero action figure, they need to have fisted hands. I don't know any that really, off the top of my head, don't come with them because they're so essential. But yeah, so if you want him beating up Bane, John Paul Valley, there you go. But he also has these karate hands, or maybe they're for slapping Robin for saying something out of line. I really don't know what these are for. He also comes with these, like, I'm not really sure what they're, if they're supposed to be gripping hands, because as you'll see here in a minute, he kind of has another set, but yeah, if you want him grabbing something, you can. Doesn't really come with anything to use these on. But maybe when Bane comes out, you can have him choking him with these. Who knows? And the reason I was confused about the grabbing hands is to what is clear to me now to be just relaxed hands here. I mean, I don't know what else they'd be for, just... Yeah, these are just relaxed as far as I can tell. Just nice, kind of open, resting hands. But there is one more accessory it comes with, which is kind of odd to me, and I just don't remember it being in the book. And that's this one, and I know it's probably supposed to be so he can go underwater and all that, but I don't remember it being in the book. And to be fair, I just got to the point recently where John Paul Valley takes out Bane in his new armor. So, word of warning, if this happens later in the story, like when Bruce comes back, I haven't read that. So, yeah, I think this is a bit of an odd choice, especially when we could have just gotten like a Bruce Wayne head, which I much would have preferred. Like, really, that's the only thing the Hush Batman, in my humble opinion, that's all I really think the Hush Batman has over this, is that it has a Bruce Wayne head and not this weird one. And before any of you wonder, yes, just like the other ones, if you want to pop on this normal head sculpt, you can. And just like the other ones, it comes off the same way. So I didn't realize it until putting this on, but apparently there's these two pegs you're supposed to put into the back of it. Kind of odd, but yeah. So you just take it off, put it back in the box, and then pull out the best one here, the most classic looking one here. You plug that on, pop the head back on, and boom, you have the best Batman action figure to date. I love this guy. I don't know of many ways they could improve him outside of that Bruce Wayne head, you know? I guess we'll see when Bane comes out. I'm expecting to really like him, and it looks like that figure towers over the normal ones from Mafex. So you've kind of seen him around the other figures I would normally pose him with, so I just have one more I'll show off next to, and then you guys, well, it'll be over. But that is another 90s treasure. I guess this is more 80s. I don't care. But the Mafex Spider-Man. Now, Bruce is very clearly much taller than him, like by a fair bit, but this just gives you a little comparison, because now I can have my Marvel and DC really interacting, unlike McFarlane, which makes them in largely different scales. And I assume Bruce is probably supposed to be that big, and I don't know, because like if I put a Iron Man, the new Model 20 from Marvel Legends, up next to him, well, now Bruce is being towered, because Mafex is generally a little shorter, so there you go. You have a little comparison. You can see what they look like. I don't have any McFarlane ones to compare him to. I kind of wish I did, but I don't. So, oh, don't fall. Because if you fall back, he's just going behind the desk. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope you stayed to the end, and if you did, please drop a like button, comment down below what you think of this figure. Have you read the Knightfall storyline? Is it worth finishing for me? And with that all said, oh yeah, remember to subscribe. I almost forgot about it myself. Don't you do the same. With all that said, thank you for watching yet again, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.